this single word here works for both cases, there is or there are. So, there are so many people today. Okay? Next example. Bebí tanta agua que perdí el apetito. Bebí tanta agua que perdí el apetito. This means I drank so much water that I lost my appetite, or I lost the appetite. In Spanish we don't say I lost my appetite, we say I lost the appetite, okay? The appetite. So here, tanta is feminine for so much, because water is not countable, right? And since water is a feminine noun in Spanish, we use tanta with a at the end. Hay tantos mosquitos afuera que prefiero quedarme en casa. Hay tantos mosquitos afuera que prefiero quedarme en casa. This means there are so many mosquitoes outside or outdoors that I prefer to stay at home. Okay? See that this time we are using so many for masculine, right? Because mosquitoes is a countable noun, right? We can count them. So we use tantos here, okay? So many. And of course, it's masculine because mosquitoes is a masculine word, okay? Hay tantas cosas que no consigo encontrar nada. Hay tantas cosas que no consigo encontrar nada. This means there are so many things that I cannot, or I manage not to find anything. Okay? Conseguir means to can, or to be able to, or to manage to. Él come con tanto gusto. Él come con tanto gusto. This means he eats with so much pleasure, right? So here, since pleasure, we cannot count pleasure, right? It's not countable. Then we use tanto, which means so much. Of course, gusto is a masculine noun. That's why we use tanto and not tanta. While here, cosas, which means things, is a feminine noun. That's why we use tantas. Also because things are countable, right? So we use tantas. So many in feminine, right? And our last example is hay tanto para hacer que es mejor empezar cuanto antes. Hay tanto para hacer que es mejor empezar cuanto antes. This means there is, remember that hay means there is or there are, right? There is so much to do that it is better to start as soon as possible. Okay? So, that single word means there is or there are. Okay, tanto means so much, masculine, okay? So much, so not countable. Para hacer means to do. Para hacer, to do. That it is better to start. Cuanto antes means as soon as possible. So this is an expression, these two words go together and literally means as soon as possible. So when we are in a hurry, when we want to transmit sense of urge, we say cuanto antes. When we want to ask something or request something as soon as possible, we will say I need it cuanto antes. Okay? So this is the end. So we have tan, we have tanto, tanta for not countable, and tantos and tantas for countable.